Hello everybody and welcome back to Shamrock Valley. Now if you remember in the last episode we did a little bit of a test. We mowed the remaining part of this field out the front here, and the results of those tests are now in. Now this is still part of the same game day, and I've literally saved this game and come back into it, and the grass that we've mowed has grown back magically. So yeah, so all this grass has grown back. Magic grass. So as you can see, the bales are still here. So we could theoretically mow it again and get the bales again. Like the same amount of bales again. But anyway, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and I touched on it last time. We're going to get some bees. We're going to put some beehives in this little corner piece just round here. Now the beehives are under miscellaneous. They're a mod that you can download, and they're £500 each. They're one slot each. There's a daily running cost of £8 per day on each of these, but you earn £8 an hour on each of these beehives. So we're going to place 3. So overall, each day we're going to be earning £552 per day on these beehives. So I think after a couple of days, they're actually going to be starting to pay for themselves. So these are going to start helping us pay for some of our interest that we're going to start accumulating for the field that we're going to purchase on field 16, I think it is. So we're just going to place these nicely spaced out in this little area here. That one's going to be about there. Yeah, that's that one there. Lovely. They're all flying straight out onto the fields now, doing their thing. So we're obviously not going to get a full day's rate now because we're all like halfway through the day, or over halfway through the day, but we're going to get a bit of the a bit of money through. Lovely. So now we shall start to sort out our loan, and what we're going to do now is we're going to sort out the loan. So we'll get the loan of 90,000. So hopefully the beehives will start to cover some of the interest on the loan. Right, so that's the loan sorted. And I just need to purchase field 16. Field 16's purchased. So field 16 needs to be fertilised. It also needs to be lined. It also needs to be ploughed, but there's a work around on that. There's also a contract in field 38 for fertilising, which you can pull in just down from field 16. So we're going to pull into this end shed, pick up the fertiliser spreader. Then we're going to pull round into the machinery workshop, put the care wheels on so we don't damage the crop that we're going to fertilise. We're not going to use our seeder because we're going to use a direct drill. That's the that's the shed door I've just crashed into, because we're not going to have enough time to cultivate and plough and things like that. And also the new Caverneland and Vicon DLCs just come out from Farm Simulator. It's only just come out within the last week or so. So we're going to use something from there. So that's going to come up a little bit later on. So we're going to be using a direct drill. So we're going to head off now down to our new field. and we're going to fertilise that. And then we'll pull in the contract while we're down there as well. And we've also got to do the liming as well of our new field as well. So there's a lime station down at field 38, so we can, it's all sort of round about that area, so it's all going to work quite nicely. So yeah, quite looking forward to using the new Kverland direct drill. There's a few other ones we could use that aren't part of the new DLC, but it's part of the new DLC pack, and quite looking forward to using it. I think it'll work quite well with our tractor as well. It'll look quite nice. Just open the gate. And hopefully, I mean, we could plough it, but the thing is, ploughing it we're mid-spring now, and time's getting on. Sort of, it's going to take us a few days to get things up and moving. We've got another field to drill. We're just going to get behind on things, so I think direct drilling this one, we're going to get some crop in. Having some crop is better than having no crop at all, and I think that's the best thing to do, really. So we're going to sow it with canola, so it's going to be a profitable crop, providing that it germinates. We're going to fertilise the field, we're going to lime the field, then we're going to fertilise it again. We're going to do a bit of a time lapse over the next sequences, but we're going to show it, we're going to speed it up, we're going to show it you all so you get to see what's going to happen. So we'll speak to you shortly. Join us back up at the store. You can see that the field's been fertilised. So we're going to get the Kverland Maxi E-drill. You need 130 horsepower to pull it, which we've got plenty of. Looks a fantastic bit of kit. It's 3 meters wide, sorry, and it does 9 miles per hour. Looks brilliant. And it's 10 slots. We're going to hire that. We're going to have to see how we get on with that. So we're going to fill it up with seeds as well. I think it's going to look really good with our tractor setup. So it's got power harrows on the front. It has. So we'll just fill it up with seeds. We bought the seeds. Good to see it all working down at the field. We haven't got any seeds left back up at the farm, so we've had to buy a pallet of seeds. We've got some left over in our seeder, but we're going to use those in a bit anyway when we sow the oats. So away we go with this new seeder. It looks fantastic. Looks really nice on the back of this tractor. Really looking forward to using it. So it's got a power harrow on the front of it, so we don't need to plough, and you don't need to cultivate with it. That's the good thing about it. So it's designed to do a one pass thing. So it saves time, I suppose, and it saves a lot of hassle. It's a direct drill. Now, according to the website, it's got a parallelogram and a quadruple joint to ensure that each drill has optimal adjustment of the power harrow and cultivar for a precise seed application. So that's according to the Caverland website. So it's got all the little bits and bobs all move independently. So there's the power harrow running. I'll just jump out, you can see it spinning around there at the front. And it's got like a roller on the back as well, behind. Very nice. Just get it lowered and get moving. Just look at that, straight in. No ploughing required. So yeah, we'll have to see how we get on with this. Our tractor also needs a service as well, I'm seeing. Desperately needs a service. It's done over 12.7 hours. Needs to show it a little bit of love and a little bit of TLC, I think. It's definitely doing a lot of donkey work. I think I might try and just leave the the power harrow running, I think, and just lower it and get it. It's just a matter of trying to get used to using it. It's got quite a good width on it though. It looks a really good mod though. It looks really well made. This is the first bit of kit I've used from the Caverland and Vicon DLC. And yeah, I'm already thinking about how we can use it. About whether we could part exchange our plough and maybe our seeder. Definitely might be something that we might look at doing once we've finished our first harvest, maybe. It's got a good width on it as well. Perfect for this type of field, this type of map and field, I think. Liking it a lot. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? I'm loving the power harrow on the front. it's just like a one job application. I'm not having to keep coming back, I'm not having to plough it, I'm not having to cultivate it, just doing the job, just going straight out and just doing it. I mean, if we had a plough, I could just plough it and then use this machine, but I don't even have to do that with this. You know, just does the lot. Really think this might be a good addition to the farm. If not this, something like this, definitely. I mean, it's ideal as we've only got one tractor at the moment as well, when you're limited on machinery and kit, and you know, this thing does 3 jobs in one. It's perfect, really. So we're going to do a bit of a time lapse for the rest of this field. Let us know what you think to this bit of kit in the comments section below. Do you like it? Do you think it'd be a good addition to our farm? Any of you guys using it? Let us know. We shall speak to you later. Loving this though. join us back up at the shop. Oh, this Kuhn direct drill spray seeder is fantastic. Such a good bit of kit. It works so well with the Massey Ferguson traps as well. I think it just works really well with the map as well. It's such a good bit of kit. Just unhitched it all. I just don't want to give it back, you know. I want to keep it. It's all unloaded. I've got all the seed out of it. Yeah, I just don't want to give it back, you know. It's brilliant. It's such a good DLC. I mean, this is the only bit of the Kverneland DLC that I've used so far, but I think maybe we might be getting something like this in the future. So begrudgingly, I think we're going to have to return this. Going to have to return it. It's gone. So yeah, we've got some more. Going to have to fertilise the field again. So I'm going to have to put the care wheels on this. Just a little tip. If you press L1 or R1, you can cycle through your bits of kit. So you don't have to detach all the different items that you want to service. So you can just pull it all into the service bays, and then you can just cycle through it through the L1 and R1 buttons. Just a little tip for you. So you haven't got to just detach everything. Anyway, so we're going to head back down to fertilise the field. Oh, I just think that direct drill seeder is such a brilliant bit of kit. I think it's such a good bit of kit for this type of map, for a British map, with the Massey Ferguson. It's just brilliant. I'm just kind of working out if we could afford to do it. You know, if we sold sort of like our plough and our seeder, I think we're going to be about maybe 10 grand short, maybe. Anyway, I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse when we fertilise this field down here. So we'll see you shortly. But yeah, just thinking maybe get something like that in the future. join us back at the farm. As you saw, the field is 100% fertilised now and it's all fully planted. Just going to pull the tractor now round into the service shed so we can take the wheels off, and we can put the normal wheels off at some point. So I think we've achieved a hell of a lot today, got a lot done. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out massively. We've had some new subscribers, which has been fantastic. Just going to have a quick new look at the new stars of the show, which are the Busy Bees. So thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, we shall see you soon.